welcome to Disaster Party Podcast. As always, this is Rob Cedeno, joined by my co-host.
Oh, daddy, it's your boy Andy Bivians. It's Bivins, the one true daddy of Bivians, INC.
Yes, sir. So this is our weekly news roundup.
News.
Where we go around the internet and we find things that we enjoy, and then we share them. And we find things that are interesting, and then we share them.
Again.
Yeah. So, Andy, what we also do on this podcast, we also talk about our lives. So if you only listen to our weekly topic podcast, you probably don't know what's going on with our lives. But if you listen to the news podcast, you get a better understanding of what's going on through our lives.
Facts. Day to lives basis.
Yup. So, Andy, what's up, bruh?
You know.
Oh, wait. Look what I'm drinking.
What you got? I can't see. It looks like a flash symbol.
It is Zeus IPA.
Ooh.
From Zeus Brewery.
Nice.
I went to yesterday.
Very, very nice. Very nice. I got some
water, I'm hoping.
Some use.
Or some Gatorade, I'm hoping.
Cranberry.
Oh, yeah. All right, talk about it.
I could only make it worse, right?
I'm
surprised I'm awake.
Do you want to make it worse?
I mean, I feel like that's how it always goes.
Or that's a behavior you allow yourself to do.
Ooh.
And you are repeating a bad behavior.
Ooh. It's a good possibility. Mic drop. Double mic drop.
What?
Double mic drop. Life's good.
Yeah.
Fully vaxxed.
Oh,
so
shit.
Here we are. As you guys can see that are watching, this YouTube production. My eyes kind of look a little swollen, a little tired. Little tired. I kind of look high. I promise you I'm not high.
Oh, you should
but I kind of look high. That'd probably make me feel better.
I told you that it would.
Oh.
But you didn't listen to me.
I just never made it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I woke up this morning. I had chills. I had body aches. I was tired. Midway through the day, I felt better, but still tired.
For those who don't know, he's talking about his second COVID vaccine shot.
Number 2.
Yeah, some people might not know what we're talking about.
Facts. So the second shot actually didn't give me as bad of a headache as the first shot did. Because the first shot kind of like fucked me up royally. But this one, I still had like the quote-unquote COVID Moderna headache. But it wasn't as bad.
That's good.
But I was definitely pretty fucked up this morning.
Yeah.
So.
Did you take Tylenol first thing in the morning and drank a lot of water last night and today and all day and stay hydrated?
I did.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
good.
Since I started trading, I started trying to down a gallon of water a day. So I just
So you're good.
kept on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Tylenol today I didn't get until like later on. Until I can actually get out of bed to go get it. But
what would you describe it as? Almost like a light hangover?
Yes.
Okay.
See, yes. Actually, in my case, yes. Because every time I get a hangover, it's mainly I'm very exhausted and don't want to move, and I have a slight headache. So yeah, but this headache is more of like a how can I describe it?
It's like a
almost
full
like
head.
a dehydration, like all around sinus headache, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
hangovers are due to dehydration.
That's true. Well, that's why I said it's kind of the same, but I don't know. This one feels a little weird. This one feels like stuffy and like dehydrated are the only two words that come to mind. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But I got through it. So
There you go.
here's to the new
Hold on.
whatever the fuck this is. Boom.
Boom! Cheers it up, kid. Well, now you gotta wait 2 weeks till you're official, but you're there.
Oh, shit. Just realized I fucked up.
I don't know what that means.
Here's how.
You got your COVID vaccine in your ass?
No, I'm pretty sure I washed it in the washing machine.
Your card?
Now that I'm looking at the clothes that are not on the floor anymore and are on my bed clean, pretty sure they went through the wash. Pretty sure.
All right, Andy. Here's what you could do though, because after 2
Oh,
weeks.
wait. Hold on. Hold, please. Maybe not. Hold on. This is live on the news right now. No, I might be fucked.
You're not.
Yeah,
fucked.
I might be fucked.
After 2 weeks, that Excelsior Pass thing works, and you just have to put in your information.
Boom.
Yeah, bro. Laminate that. Take a photocopy as a backup.
Shout out to all the fanny packs out there and satchels out there coming in clutch. My ass almost washed this. That was almost a whole podcast in itself.
Dude, I literally have not moved mine since I got it.
Mine's been in my car.
Yeah, mine too. Mine's still in my car.
But I put mine in my pocket, and then I tried to steal another chair from work from where we're doing the shots at because they have better chairs, and I've wanted it since the flu clinic opened.
Okay.
So I got focused on that.
Got it.
Had it in my pocket.
I was like, I'm going to leave it in my car because if I'm going to need it, it's going to be somewhere I'm driving.
Or near where you're driving.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to need it at home or work.
And right now, I'm going to go on a little tangent here, okay?
Uh-oh.
Right now, it's a fucking honor system. And guess what? People aren't motherfucking honest. We aren't honest as people.
So let's talk about that for a second.
Oh, I guess I'm ready, bro.
We can enter this into the news because this is new as of this week. So
I am ready to talk about this because I'm pissed.
I went to the cave today, and apparently, you know, if you're fully vaxxed, you can lift without a mask, but they can't necessarily ask you because that's kind of HIPAA.
No, it's not.
So technically,
it's not. I looked it up. It's not HIPAA because HIPAA. And again, sorry if I'm interrupting, but I was researching this because I was hearing the HIPAA fucking shit, which is not true. HIPAA is if you are a doctor or a medical professional and you are sharing information that is sensitive to medical stuff. You saying, "Am I vaccinated or not?" is not HIPAA. Is the same thing as if you go, did you get the fucking flu shot this year? Is anyone gonna go, it's HIPAA. You can't ask me to get if I got my flu shot. No one's gonna
say anything.
No one's gonna say shit.
But this is the modern day age of COVID.
Bro, same thing with schools. Think about it with schools. Right? People in schools, they have to get shots to go into schools, right? That's not fucking HIPAA.
That's true. Unless you're giving out information at, yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, because it's a fucking requirement to go to school. It's the HIPAA.
Well, now they're making it a requirement.
No, I'm not talking about the COVID vaccine. I'm talking about the polio, all the other shit, all that other vaccines that we have to take as kids, going to school, going to college, go to certain countries. You have to take shots and get vaccines to go into certain countries. And guess what? We do it because it's a fucking requirement.
Well, that they could say that the school's got to ask, but the school can't tell anybody else because it's HIPAA. That would be different because they have their medical
something
stuff on
like
file.
that. Yeah. The school. So basically, if you really want to get technical in the HIPAA, if you were to go to a store and they say, "Are you vaccinated? Show us your card," and you flash your card, they cannot then go to somebody and be like, "Yo, this person's vaccinated."
Yep. But their company is not going to allow them to do that.
Not yet.
I don't see them making that a thing.
I do.
I mean, I could see for baseball games and sporting events, I can see that happening, but I don't see that happening for like store. I mean, look at the stores now.
Okay, here's why. I told you I want to go on a rant. I'm going to go on a rant. Okay. Okay. Stores, I think, are going to make it that they're talking about doing that pass on your phone. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, here's my mindset, and I don't care if anyone disagrees with it. There are stores for Amazon shopping, Amazon groceries. You know that, right? That there are no employees. And you walk into the store, and the store recognizes that you have an Amazon account. And as you pick things up, it recognizes what you pick up from your phone. And when you walk out, it just charges your card on file.
Okay, first off, that's some futuristic shit right there.
Yeah.
Second off, I saw something like that on, I think, Instagram, but I thought it was like a joke.
Nope.
That's kind of dumb. It's in Japan, isn't it?
No, I think there's some in California.
Oh.
Okay, so the reason why I mentioned that is because they can easily do something like that with all stores. And hold on, hold on. And the reason why I think do I agree with it? No. Do I see it happening? Fuck yes. The reason why? Here's the reason. Is that if we were an honest society, that we can actually trust people to go by the honor system, then it wouldn't be an issue. Right? We wouldn't need that. We wouldn't need that. The reason why we're probably going to be forced to do it is because, and I'm going to say it very aggressively because this is my opinion, the assholes, the selfish people that are saying, well, I'm just going to pretend I'm vaccinated and not wear a mask. To me, that's selfish. And again, that's just my opinion. Andy does not have to agree with me. That is solely my opinion. I think you're an asshole, and I think you're selfish if you are lying and telling people you're vaccinated to not wear a mask. Reason why. Here's my reason. 1, there are people who cannot get vaccinated, even if they wanted to. They cannot get vaccinated. Adults. 2, children under 12 cannot get vaccinated. And everyone's like, well, the kids are not getting affected. Well, these new variant strains that are out there are affecting children more than adults.
Bro, there's like 15 of them out now.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Here's point 2 or 3. I don't even know where I'm at right now. The next point is that if all of these people go out without masks and start spreading COVID again, now the new variants will now be getting exposed and start transferring, which then would, if it mutates enough, which would then make the current vaccines irrelevant and not work. So then people that were doing the right thing the entire time, social distancing, working from home, wearing their masks, not complaining about it, getting vaccinated when they needed to, doing all the right things, will then have to possibly get another vaccine because the selfish people that are going, I'm not wearing a mask and I'm going to lie about being vaccinated, are going to force everyone to go back into lockdown if these variants get out of control.
Fuck that. I'm building my own cave. My own bunker. Just stay in there. We lock down again, nobody's finding me.
But that's the point, bro. We would have not. I'm angry. We wouldn't have been in lockdown as long if people wore masks. We wouldn't. Because there's other countries out there who are not in lockdown anymore because their countries listened.
We rebels.
Nah, we morons. Like we are selfish because we are going my individual needs of I am not going to get the vaccine and I am not wearing a mask. My individual needs are more important than the children that can't get the vaccine yet, and the adults who are immunocompromised or cannot get the vaccine. And again, I'm not talking about me personally. My needs of not getting the vaccine and not wearing a mask are more important than everybody else.
A lot of people are scared though. They don't know what it is.
If you're scared and don't want to get the vaccine, then wear a fucking mask until we have herd immunity. So if you don't want to get the vaccine, you might have to wait another 5 to 6 months wearing a mask. Wear the mask, and then you won't have to wear the mask, and you won't need to get vaccinated. My dad, okay, ready?
Like
Ready?
5 years.
Ready? My dad said he is not getting vaccinated. He told me straight up. And he goes, because I care about my grandson who cannot get vaccinated and other people he hangs out with as adults who cannot get vaccinated, he wears a mask. And he has no problem wearing a mask because he knows that it's his choice to not get vaccinated. And he's not complaining. He made the choice. He told me that he went to church today and that he was the only person inside a church wearing a mask. He was the only person.
That doesn't surprise me.
And my dad could be an asshole. And apparently people were trying to make fun of him and going, take off your mask. And he's like, I'm not vaccinated. So what the CDC said is to wear a mask inside. Are you vaccinated? And they were like, and my dad's like, then stay away from me. Because my grandson, the reason why I'm wearing a mask, my grandson, is more important than you.
I agree.
Bro, I walked into Lowe's on Saturday because my 2 weeks is clear. So I was actually able to go out without a mask.
Yeah.
I felt like I should have put it back on.
That doesn't surprise me.
Hold on, not because I was scared. Not because I was scared, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm afraid. I'm vaccinated. I'm doing what I have to do.
I don't know.
I wanted to put my mask back on because to me, there's a clear and obvious visual of people who are not vaccinated and are pretending to be vaccinated.
I mean, I could have told you that from the jump. That was
so it was more that I didn't want to be associated with other people. But I kept my mask off because Taylor was wearing her mask because she is only half vaccinated right now. So she wore her mask so then I didn't look like as much of an asshole because at least one of us was wearing a mask.
That's fair. That's fair.
To me, again, do your fucking part. Stop being selfish, and we can all get out of this together.
I just want to go back to the days where there was 300 people in a club, all dancing together, all drunk, without a care in the world. That's what I want to get back to.
And guess what? It can get like that if everyone that wants to get vaccinated gets vaccinated, and then we get herd immunity, and then people wear their fucking masks who aren't vaccinated, and then we can get it over with.
One day.
Okay, I'm going to go into one more thing, and then we can move on. Sorry.
All right, go for it.
I heard the word on the street is, apparently it's true, that Texas, yeehaw Texas, is basically setting a fine to stores that ask their patrons to wear a mask.
The personally owned businesses, or are we talking like global stores?
I'm talking about locally owned businesses, private businesses that, again, even in New York, if you are a private business and you do not want to follow the CDC guidelines in the fact of you can go, hey, even if you're vaccinated, you still have to wear a mask because as a private business, we still want to make sure that everyone's safe and there's a lot of people who are not vaccinated come in here, okay? So, if a store, a privately owned business, if someone were to walk into their store and these business owners still feel uncomfortable with the unmasking, because again, they don't trust people to actually be vaccinated, and these people complain about, hey, this store told me to wear a mask, these stores are going to get $1,000 fine per person that they tell to put on a mask.
That doesn't make any sense with the original guideline
It
of
doesn't.
saying that personally owned businesses
It doesn't.
can
Not at all.
require you to wear a mask.
And not
Well,
at
it's
all.
the same thing with healthcare. Healthcare, you still have to wear a mask when you come in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You go to the doctors, you have to wear a mask.
Yep. It's bullshit. But, you know, maybe
all I
I'll
want to do is drink and party and be around thousands of people again. And I want to fucking cry. Actually, you know what I want to do? The day the world comes back, I don't give a fuck what conference or what concert we're going to. I'm fucking crowd surfing. And it's going to be awesome.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Do
Calling it now. Doing it.
Yeah. Well, that's, you know, I probably and might possibly be called a sheep or something, but, you know, I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I did it to keep those sick next to me safe and so I can wrestle again and know that if I go out to wrestle a show, I'm not going to kill the people closest to me.
Yeah, and I did it so I can go back to wrestling events, baseball events. I want to travel, and there's a lot of countries, guess what? A lot of countries that are saying Americans cannot come into our country unless you are vaccinated. And guess what, motherfuckers? They don't have to change that rule in 5 years, in 10 years. They can keep that rule forever. So if you guys want to go, I want to travel the world, and I don't want to get vaccinated, guess what? You ain't traveling for shit. Certain countries.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Absolutely. But
that's the news, guys. See you next week.
No. We'll go into the news now. You got me started, bro.
It's what I do best. I forgot what I even originally was going to say. I don't even remember where I was.
You were sitting where you are.
Well, that's a given. But I don't remember what I was saying. Or how we even got on that.
I think we were talking about the vaccines and you were like, oh, let's get into it.
There was something there. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, well.
Okay. All right. So if you think about it, just say it.
All right.
So let's go into crypto news by Crypto Rob. But here's the thing. I'm only going to go into a very short crypto thing because our whole next episode is going to be on crypto.
Say what?
Yeah, say what? Crypto. Say what? Crypto.
Say yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to touch on the prices because we had a huge crash. So Bitcoin is now $35,365. What the fuck happened? It hit $29,800. What the fuck happened? Weren't a couple of weeks ago we said 64,000? What happened?
That's beautiful.
Tune in and we'll tell you. So, but again, other things that crashed. Ethereum was under 2,000. Cardano hit almost $1 again. Polkadot is under $20. Chainlink under $20. Like the Binance was almost 700. It's at like 250 right now. Dogecoin, everyone's lovable Dogecoin was almost 79 cents. It's at like 30 cents right now. And it was lower. It was like 28 cents. But yeah,
speak about it.
We'll talk about that in the next episode, baby.
Nah.
Tune in. We'll go into NFTs, DeFi, CeFi, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that shit.
All of it. All of it.
Bang.
I'm excited. I actually looked at this and I thought about Ollie from Family Guy. Hey, Ollie, how's the crypto out there? It crashed! All right, next on the news.
I don't think I ever knew his name.
Ollie, how's the weather? It's cold! All right. Now on to sports.
No, now on to movies and TV shows.
Movies and TV shows. Well, the new G.I. Joe Snake Eyes trailer is out. And it looks dope. It's kind of weird to see Snake Eyes without a mask. It is a little weird. I don't know if it's the same universe as the original one, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That I don't know. I have to look into that, though.
Here's the thing. The first one was cool.
Yep.
Second one, not so much.
Don't remember if I saw the second one.
The second one was with Rock.
Wasn't the first one with Rock too? No?
No.
Just Channing Tatum?
Yep. And
Oh.
spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the second one. Wait, have you seen it?
I might have. I can't remember. I thought I did.
Well, Tatum dies in like the first 10 minutes.
Yes. Yes, I did see it.
You build up this character of the whole first movie to die in 10 minutes, and then you're just like, oh, we're subbing him out for The Rock.
Why?
Had them both in it.
I mean, they wanted to create a whole new series. Little Hobbs and Shaw action.
Yeah, the most unrealistic fucking movie in the whole planet.
I knew that he'd get him going.
Yeah, I'm so cool that I'm The Rock and I can actually pull a helicopter with a chain, a metal chain, as I'm holding on to a metal chain in a moving truck that is avoiding landmines at the same time. And then I'm going to pull the fucking helicopter and swing it and be able to do that because I'm like superhuman. And
He's The Rock.
come on.
He's The Rock.
Come on. Anyways.
For the next thing, Injustice will be DC's next animated movie, and the preview will be released in Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2. I'm excited for that because I think the cutscenes and the story behind Injustice I thought were dope. So it's kind of cool to see how like that all plays out.
Okay. All right.
Um,
I didn't see this next one either.
Henry Cavill, aka Superman, the Man of Steel, is going to star in the Highlander reboot. Fun fact, me and Dad used to watch Highlander all the time when I was younger.
Okay.
There could only be one. So I'm excited for this.
I
think
definitely watched it.
that'll definitely be cool. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I didn't see this one either.
So Batman the Animated Series is getting, I guess, a reboot. And they're doing a Batman Caped Crusader animated series by Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves, which is greenlighted for HBO Max. HBO Max getting all the good DC stuff.
That's for sure. Did you see that the Robert Pattinson Batman is the villain's the Riddler?
Yes.
He looks interesting.
That's going to be awesome, just because apparently they're going back to like year one Batman, so it's more like detective style.
Like realistic almost, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah.
And the trailer at the fan fest they did last year was dope.
Mm-hmm.
The one trailer they put out for that.
This one, I'm gonna have to watch the first two because I think I asked you if I should watch it.
I still haven't seen the second season yet, but the first season was dope. I hated how they ended the first season. Hopefully, the second season they ended a little better. Okay. But apparently, I heard for the second season. Well, I won't tell you because I won't spoil it for you. But Titans is getting a season 3, which is also going to HBO Max in August. If it's on HBO Max, I'm gonna have to go through that just to catch up on season 3.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. The first season was good. It had a lot of good moments.
Gonna have to go into it.
Facts.
All right. So now we're on to sports and wrestling. Wrestling. I hope you guys enjoyed last week our top 10 wrestlers of all time in our opinion. Obviously, I had the best number one pick, but in order for you to find out what that number one pick is, you have to go back and listen.
I'm pretty sure mine was a GOAT, but you know.
Anyways, AEW made a couple announcements. They will be moving to TBS instead of TNT in 2022. And they are getting a brand new show called Rampage. And that is going to start, I think, in August 2021. So that's going to be on TNT. Both shows are going to be on TNT until the new year. Rampage is supposed to be on Friday nights at 10 o'clock.
Oh.
And it's only going to
Okay.
be an hour.
Okay.
And I'm confused. Like, well, I'm curious, not confused. Is like, how are they going to do that TV taping? Because, like, right now, or before the pandemic, they would do AEW Dark before, and then do Dynamite, and then do, like, the AEW Dark, like, main event. They used to, like, split it up. But now they have Dark Evolution, right? Elevation.
Elevation.
And now they're gonna have Rampage. So that's like an extra 5. Because I mean, Dark is like 2 hours. Elevation's like 2 hours. Dynamite's 2 hours. And then you got Rampage for an hour.
Well, now that everything's opening up, maybe they'll split recording days.
And do like 2 touring days kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense. And then do like Elevation with Rampage, or like, and then Dark with Dynamite or something.
So I know, like, back in the day, they used to do, like, what was it, Velocity, the same night they did, like, SmackDown, like, Heat in the same night. So, I mean, I'm excited to see it. I mean, it's more exposure for, you know, their roster and their talent, so we can see more matches with more people. So I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. And I think it will do well on Friday nights, even though it's going to be at 10 o'clock, because there is a big crowd watching wrestling on Fridays for SmackDown. So, I mean, as long as they put on, like, a good show in their first or second episode to get people interested and, like, some big things, I think the people will migrate over after SmackDown.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Just another win for the wrestling fan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Then, NXT did some releases. I'm not even going to go into them all, because some of them don't matter. I will go into Alexander Wolf, but apparently his contract was going to be up because he was just on NXT and he got basically booted out of the Imperium. Vanessa Bourne, I believe, was, and I believe, and then Jessamine Duke.
Jessamine Duke.
Yep, she was released. Drake, the referee.
Oh, they released him?
Yep, for a lot of outside reasons.
Gotcha.
I guess you could say, without going into too much detail, he follows a bunch of conspiracy theorists, and he was going on calls and going to town meetings spreading conspiracy theories, wearing NXT attire, and then was refusing to listen to the protocols when they were taping.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then Velveteen Dream was also released. He was not released on the same day as everyone else. He was released a day or two later. Some could say it's because of allegations. Some could say it was due to some behavioral issues. And some could just say that they haven't used him in a year. All could be very valid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, he was huge potential. You know, he came out of the gate like everyone was like, "Whoa, this guy can go." And he was good on the mic. His character was good, and bad.
Yeah.
He got caught doing bad things, and that was it for him. All right. So before we go, I actually have some exciting things that I wanted to share about baseball.
Ooh, speak about it.
Okay. So, Corey Kluber of the New York Yankees pitched a no-hitter, the 12th no-hitter in Yankees history. The first New York Yankees no-hitter since David Cone in 1999, which was a perfect game.
Oh.
He is the 6th no-hitter this season so far. I've said it before that in the modern day baseball, in one season, there has been 7 no-hitters. There's already 6. We're only a quarter of the way through the season. Now, the all-time record, the year I believe is right, 1896 or 97, I believe, was the record for no-hitters in a season at 8.
And we had 6. That'll be broken this year.
Yep. And another crazy stat. Out of the 6 no-hitters, 2 of every 6, or how do I say this? Out of the 6, there's only 3 teams that were no-hit. And all 3 teams were no-hit twice.
Oh. Who are the 3 teams?
Texas, Seattle, and Cleveland.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So all 3 of those teams were no-hit twice. Another record.
I dig it.
Okay. On top of that, here's more baseball history. This is all like involving the Yankees, okay? The Friday or Saturday there was a baseball game, and it was Montgomery was pitching. So this is the record. This was the first time ever in baseball history that both starting pitchers struck out 10 or more batters without giving up any runs or any walks in a single game. That happened. Now, in that same game, the Yankees successfully completed a triple play, which, from my remembrance, hasn't happened in Yankees history in a while.
Okay.
On top of that, it was a walk-off game, a walk-off win.
So it's just all types of stacked.
All types of fun stuff in that game. On top of that, the Yankees broke an all-time records of their own. First, right, before today's game, they had 4 consecutive starting pitchers give up no runs in 4 consecutive games, the starters.
Okay.
That was the first time that's happened in Yankee history since 1932. Today, their pitcher went 5 and no runs. Now they broke that record of the most consecutive starters to give up no runs in a row.
Damn.
Yeah. A lot of history this year.
Well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first game's back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can go into Ohtani. I think we talked about him in our baseball episode. He is a Japanese pitcher batter, and he's been starting the game 4 or 5 innings, and then instead of just going to sit down like most other pitchers, like every other pitcher does, he then grabs a glove and goes into the outfield and then bats for the rest of the game and plays the field for the rest of the game. What?
Hustler, baby.
I just want you to know.
Ooh.
All right. So 3 questions before we end, or 2 questions before we end. Office.
Nope.
Passport.
Nope.
Have you watched Army of Dead?
Yes.
Is it good? I want to watch it. Don't spoil it, but we could talk about it.
So I think Army of Dead is Left 4 Dead Why do I always forget the name of the zombie game?
Dead Rising.
Thank you. Army of Dead and Dead Rising and Queen of the Damned all wrapped in one.
So it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Someone told me if they cut out a half an hour, it would have been great.
I can understand why.
Okay.
I also think you'll hate the finish.
Okay.
Because I did, but then I thought about it and I was like, all right, they can continue from there.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's good.
Did you know that Batista gave up the role in Suicide Squad to do this movie? Wow. Did you not know that? You are paused. You look like you're about to sneeze. Huh?
There we go.
Huh? Huh?
I
Chew.
Say that again?
I said you look like you were about to sneeze.
Yeah, word. It just froze on me. I was like, I think we're frozen now.
Yeah.
There's also one point where they walk past a bunch of video reels that are up on like a table. It's supposed to be like the lost video reels. Apparently, that's all of Zack Snyder's stuff that hasn't been put out yet. And fans are thinking like he's got so many movies that he just hasn't put out because of the same thing of like Justice League.
Yeah. But what I said before we froze is, did you know that Batista gave up Suicide Squad to do this movie?
I heard about that. That's kind of big.
I guess we will see how Suicide Squad comes out.
Cena and Batista in Suicide Squad, though?
It's bound to happen. I mean, The Rock and Cena are in Fast 9.
I'm excited to see that.
Wait, is The Rock in Fast 9?
I don't know, actually.
Anyways, they're in the same franchise. They're still in the same franchise.
That's true.
All right, so I think this news segment has been going on for way too long. All right, so why don't we say tune in tomorrow, hear about our crypto shit, hear about the NFTs, DeFi, CeFi, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, etc. But as always, like, share, follow, rate, review, comment, and subscribe to all of our social media platforms, including the YouTube, so you can see our faces.
Pretty face.
All right, then. Until then, bye. Bye.